Most people will live average lives. Average job, average income, average relationships, average health, average impact. And here's what nobody wants to hear: it's not an accident. It's not because they weren't smart enough. It's not because they didn't have opportunities. It's not because life was unfair to them. They stay average because average is comfortable. And comfort is the enemy of greatness. Today, I'm going to tell you the uncomfortable truth about why most people stay average their entire lives. This isn't motivational. This is reality. If you're serious about breaking free from mediocrity, this video will change everything. If you're comfortable being average, this video will offend you. Either way, let's begin. Section 1. The Comfort Trap. Average is the default setting of human existence. Think about it. Average wake-up time, 7 to 8 a.m. Average work ethic, do just enough to not get fired. Average diet, whatever tastes good. Average exercise, occasional walks, maybe. Average learning, stopped after school ended. Average financial habits, spend what you make, save nothing. Average relationships, stay with whoever's convenient. This is the life most people live. Not because they chose it intentionally, but because they never chose anything different. Here's the truth. Average is comfortable. Staying in bed an extra hour. Comfortable. Eating fast food instead of meal prepping. Comfortable. Watching TV instead of working on your goals. Comfortable. Staying at a job you hate because it's familiar. Comfortable. Accepting a mediocre relationship because being alone is scary. Comfortable. Comfort is seductive. It whispers, you deserve a break. You'll start tomorrow. One more episode won't hurt. You're doing fine. This is good enough. And slowly, day by day, year by year, comfort becomes your prison. You look up one day and realize, you're 30, 40, 50 years old. And you're exactly where you were 10 years ago. Same job, same income, same problems, same excuses. Why? Because you chose comfort over growth. Every single day. Section 2. The illusion of someday. Average people live in the future. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday I'll learn that skill. Someday I'll travel the world. Someday I'll write that book. Someday never comes. You know why? Because someday is a comfortable lie you tell yourself to avoid the discomfort of starting today. Starting today means admitting you're not where you want to be. Taking responsibility for your current situation. Doing hard things when you don't feel like it. Being bad at something before you're good at it. Facing the possibility of failure. That's uncomfortable, so you postpone. You say, someday. Meanwhile, exceptional people don't wait for someday. They start today. They're not more talented. They're not luckier. They just refuse to lie to themselves. They understand a simple truth. Every day you wait is a day you'll never get back. You have a finite number of days on this planet. Every day spent in comfort is a day wasted. The gap between who you are and who you could be is built one someday at a time. Section 3. The Discipline Delusion. Average people wait for motivation. I'll start when I feel motivated. I'll do it when I'm inspired. I'll begin when the time is right. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Motivation is garbage. Motivation is an emotion. Emotions are temporary. They come and go. You feel motivated on Monday. By Wednesday, it's gone. So you quit. You wait for motivation to come back. It doesn't. You stay average. Exceptional people don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done whether you feel like it or not. You go to the gym even when you're tired. You work on your business even when you'd rather watch TV. You eat healthy even when pizza sounds better. You wake up early even when the bed is comfortable. Discipline is uncomfortable. That's why average people avoid it. They want to feel like it before they act. But exceptional people act first, and feelings follow. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. You don't feel like working out. You go anyway. 10 minutes in, you feel great. You finish strong. You don't feel like writing. You write one sentence, then another. Momentum builds. You finish the page. Average people wait for the feeling. Exceptional people create the feeling through action. Here's what nobody tells you about discipline. The first 10 minutes are the hardest. Your brain resists. It wants comfort. But if you push through those 10 minutes, discipline becomes easier. It becomes automatic. It becomes who you are. Average people never push through. They quit in the first 10 minutes. Every time. Section 4. The Comparison Excuse. Average people compare themselves to others to justify staying average. I'm not as smart as them. I don't have their resources. I didn't have their opportunities. They got lucky. I didn't. This is comfortable. It absolves you of responsibility. If success is about luck, talent, or circumstances you can't control, then you don't have to do anything. You're off the hook. But here's the truth. Comparison is a trap. There will always be someone smarter, richer, more talented, more connected than you. So what? You're not competing with them. You're competing with who you were yesterday. Exceptional people don't compare themselves to others. They compare themselves to their past selves. Am I better today than I was yesterday? Am I learning more than I learned last month? Am I building more than I built last year? That's the only comparison that matters. When you focus on others, you feel inadequate. You make excuses. You stay average. When you focus on yourself, you see progress. You build momentum. You become exceptional. Stop looking sideways at other people. Start looking forward at your potential. Section 5. The accountability gap. Average people blame circumstances. I'm stuck because of my job. I'm broke because of the economy. I'm unhappy because of my partner. I can't succeed because of my past. This is the most comfortable lie you can tell yourself. Why? Because if it's not your fault, you don't have to change. You can stay exactly as you are and blame external factors. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You are responsible for your life. All of it. Not your parents. Not your boss. Not the economy. Not your circumstances. You. Did you have a difficult childhood? That's not your fault. But staying stuck because of it. That's your choice. Did you lose money on a bad investment? That happened. But refusing to learn and rebuild. That's your choice. Did someone betray you? That hurt. But letting it define your future. That's your choice. Exceptional people take radical responsibility. They don't deny that bad things happen. They acknowledge it. Then they ask, what can I do about it? Not, whose fault is this? Not, why did this happen to me? Not, how can I blame someone else? Just, what can I do about it? That question is empowering. It puts control back in your hands. Average people surrender control by blaming others. Exceptional people take control by taking responsibility. Section 6. The pain of discipline versus the pain of regret. There are two types of pain in life. 1. The pain of discipline. 2. The pain of regret. The pain of discipline is temporary. It's waking up early. It's saying no to distractions. It's working when you don't feel like it. It's choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. It hurts in the moment, but it builds the life you want. The pain of regret is permanent. It's looking back at 40, 50, 60 years old and realizing you wasted your potential. It's thinking, I could have been something. I could have built something. I could have done something meaningful. It's knowing you had one life, and you spent it choosing comfort over courage. Average people avoid the pain of discipline, so they live with the pain of regret. Exceptional people embrace the pain of discipline, so they live with pride, fulfillment, and zero regret. Which pain do you want? The temporary discomfort of growth, or the permanent ache of wasted potential? Most people choose wrong. They choose comfort now, regret later. Don't be most people. Section 7. The decision. Here's the final uncomfortable truth. Average is a choice. You're not a victim of circumstances. You're not powerless. You're not stuck. You're average because you've chosen average. Every day, you choose, sleep in or wake up early. Scroll or study, complain or create, wait for motivation or act with discipline, blame others or take responsibility. These small choices compound, day after day, year after year. Small choices right pointing arrow average life. Exceptional choices right pointing arrow exceptional life. It's that simple. You're not going to find yourself someday. You're going to build yourself. Starting today. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Doesn't exist. Motivation, unreliable. Permission, you don't need it. Certainty, you'll never have it. Start now. Start messy. Start scared. Start average. But start. The difference between average and exceptional isn't talent. It's not luck. It's not circumstances. It's the willingness to be uncomfortable. Conclusion: most people stay average because average is comfortable. They choose comfort over discipline. Someday over today. Motivation over action. Comparison over self-improvement. Blame over responsibility. Short-term pleasure over long-term success. And one day, they wake up with a life full of regret. You don't have to be most people. You can choose discomfort. You can choose discipline. You can choose growth. You can choose to be exceptional. But you have to decide. Today, right now, are you willing to be uncomfortable? Are you willing to do what average people won't do? If yes, your life is about to change. If no, nothing will change. And that's okay. Average isn't bad. It's just not exceptional. But I don't think you're here for average. I think you're here because you know you're capable of more. So prove it. Stop choosing comfort. Start choosing growth. Stop living in someday. Start building today. Your exceptional life is waiting. But you have to be willing to leave average behind.